Hi guys, I'm Jessica. I'm the health fitness specialist at I'm the health fitness program manager at Miter and McLean. Thursday. Wow, and today I'm gonna be leading you guys through your 45-minute HIIT circuit, but remember, we've only got 21 minutes of real work and some quality relaxation time in between. So we're gonna get started in about 5 minutes at 12:15. Get ready for your intense 7-minute circuit. We're focusing on upper body, core, abs, arms. Yay! I'm gonna take my shoes off because I'm practicing inside today and I live on the second floor. You're welcome to wear shoes if you want to. You don't have to. I do encourage you to find some sort of a lightweight cans or whatever for some front and side lat races that we have coming up. If you don't happen to have any weights, that's totally okay. You can really just work on squeezing your muscles and getting a nice contraction still. Cool, so we start in 3 minutes from right now. Where did I put that timer? Make sure you have some water, because I think you're gonna need it today. Gonna grab some water in this giant wine glass. Giant wine glass of water. Hydrate. So I'm showing you guys a new view of my place today so that we can get our incline push-ups on. I'm gonna use my old school phone space. It even has like the jack still for a phone. Do you guys have landlines? I couldn't even remember what the word was. Do you guys have landlines at home? Also, I'd love to see what your exercise space or spaces look like if you're down to show me. Where did I put that timer again? Oh my gosh. Wow. I know. Let's not even talk about my memory these days. It's really bad. Thank you. Pinky is up. Pinky is up. Hydrate. This is like the largest wine glass in the world. I drink everything out of a wine glass these days. This is my morning iced coffee in what was already a too large glass. Why do they make this? I don't know. Anything weird that you guys are doing at home just to like keep it weird? These are great in a staff meeting. Highly recommend. I really am just drinking water and coffee though. Okay, 1 minute till we get started, you guys. I thought pretty hard about this week, so we're not like stuck in a plank position for 2 minutes straight. I didn't want to do that to us again. You're welcome. Cool. Yay, it's 12:15, so let's go ahead and get started. Just find your space for yourself. Make sure you're gonna have some space on the floor. If you need to grab those light weights, go ahead and grab those light weights, and let's go ahead and get started nice and easy, just warming up that upper body. I'm going for a lateral side to side step tap. Doesn't have to be big, doesn't have to be fast. Well, I'm just getting that shoulder roll on. Really starting to focus on engaging my abdominal core, so drawing that lower belly in, right below the belly button. 2 more times in this direction. And then change direction of those shoulder circles. Really focus on squeezing those shoulder blades together. Nice. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Go ahead, plant your feet about hips width distance apart or a little narrower if that's comfortable for you. Feel free to take a slight bend in your knees. We're going to do some front and then some side lat raises to really just warm up those shoulders before we hit the floor for today. You're welcome to grab your light weights if you need to. You can do this completely without weights. Whatever you're holding or not holding on to, have those hands palms towards your thighs. Before you get started, draw that belly back in. Squeeze those shoulder blades back and down. So you might notice right now, if you're sticking your butt all the way out and tuck that pelvis under right here, and you're just gonna inhale up to shoulders height and exhale down. Still focusing on really squeezing those shoulder blades together, keeping that tightness of your belly. Notice what's happening with your feet though. Are you starting to roll to the outside, to the inside of your feet? Just readjust how you're grounding down into the floor below you. Really working on keeping that chest lifted, shoulders down and back, shoulder blades squeezed together and not overarching that back. 5 more. 5, 4, keep your eyes forward. 3, suck that stomach in again. Think about stretching through your knuckles. 2, 1. Awesome. Shake it out for a second if you need to. Replant your feet however is most comfortable for you. Maybe going for a narrower grip. You can squeeze your thighs together for a little bit more stability if that's necessary. Make sure you're equally grounding your feet into the floor. Once again, tuck that pelvis under. We're going to come on up to shoulders height and back down. So right now, think about keeping your hands, palms in line with your shoulders. Right up to the side, not going forward, not going back, but I am still working to squeeze my shoulder blades together, keeping that back nice and active, keeping a grounding of feet into the floor and the contraction of your abdominal core. Make sure you're still using your breath. Last 4, 3, 2, final 1. Great, let's go ahead and just have some fun. Take a nice overhead reach and tap it out side to side. Really think about stretching through your fingers. Don't feel like you need to go as fast as I am. Maybe you want to slow down and really reach from side to side. Just starting to gently warm up the body. Getting rid of all those kinks and awkwardness from just living in those chairs. Had some weird desk situations right now, you guys. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Way to go. Go ahead, just cross those arms forward and back to your lateral side to side step tap. I'm gonna just go get my clock so I know what time it is. Yay! Okay. All right, so I want you guys to keep some movement going right here, maybe coming into a boxer shuffle, maybe standing here in a march, and I'm gonna show you what the 7 moves for today are, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into them. Move number 1 is a incline push-up. So find a space, a table, a chair, or something that you can push up on. So getting your hands, palms flat on whatever surface, starting with your feet relatively close together can be a little harder. So feel free to open those feet out nice and wide to create a stable base. You're gonna suck that stomach in, pull your shoulder blades down and back and come forward in a nice straight line. But you're gonna keep your eyes forward towards whatever you're coming to. Think about keeping those elbows in close by your side. So if you looked at me this way, my elbows are coming right by my rib cage as opposed to out towards the side. And I want you to really make sure that as you come forward, your whole body comes forward together. So it's not your butt going back and your chest going down. And it's not your hips coming forward and you not bringing everything down together. You can make this easier by standing closer. And you can make this harder by standing further away. The further you stand away, the more likely your heels are going to come up off the floor as you do your incline push-up. Yay, that's move number 1. Move number 2, scissors kicks. So laying down on the floor If you need to make it a little bit easier for yourself, tuck your thumbs under your butt and keep your scissors kick up nice and high. If you want to make it more challenging, feel free to go for a bigger scissor and bring those heels closer towards the floor. Harder would be heels really right on top of the floor, and bringing those arms out to the side makes it more challenging. Make sure that lower back stays on the mat. Then we're gonna roll over. Good times. There's another version of a push-up. It's a down dog press up. So starting in a plank, you're gonna send your hips up towards the ceiling so that your ears are in line with your upper arms. And then from here, you're going to bend at the elbows to bring your head and chest forward towards your hands' palms. If you can't do this one from up here in down dog, you can do it right here from your knees, in which case I want you to think about getting your chest in front of or towards your fingertips, a little bit of a dive bomb push-up from your knees. Move number 3, a V sit-up or a lemon curl or a boat crunch. All right, so starting in a nice prone position, you're going to suck that stomach in and pull yourself up into boat pose, and then you're gonna exhale down. You can work harder by hovering off of the floor. You can make it a little bit easier on yourself by relaxing yourself down. If you need a modification, bring one leg up at a time so that you can ground the opposite heel into the floor and help you find a little bit of a lift. The next move is mountain climbers. You all know what mountain climbers are. Your choice how fast or slow you're going to do your mountain climbers. We have 3 different sets. So think about 1 time knees to chest, 1 time knees to outer elbow, 1 time knees crossing to opposite elbow. Just keep it different. And the last 2 moves, standing up, you got a shoulder. We're gonna go for a shoulder move, so we have a front and side lat raise, just like we did in our warm-up, but this time we're gonna mix it up, coming to the front and then switching to the opposite side. Just bringing those hands palms in line with your shoulders, really focusing again on shoulders down, squeezed back, chest lifted, belly tight, making sure you have that good form and engagement before you get moving. And then who would we be without 1 leg move? So opening those feet out nice and wide, wider than mat's width distance apart, wider than your shoulders. You're gonna keep the weight in your heels, whatever directions your knees are in, your toes are in, and we have a sumo squat. If you wanna work a little bit harder, feel free to hold on to your weights right here, just to add a little bit more into your sumo squat. Really focus on pressing your heels into the floor. Yay! Sorry, preciouses. Okay, real life. All right, you guys, so we're starting off with those incline push-ups. So go ahead, find your space. We start in 3, 2, 1, go for it. So remember, starting closer towards the wall is gonna be easier. You're really making sure shoulders aren't up towards your ears, so squeezing your shoulders down and back. Arms coming right in by your side. Keep that stomach sucked in nice and tight. Keep pulling that belly in, belly button back towards your spine, and make sure everything's coming down together. If you're doing this, or if you're doing this, step closer to the wall, or to the table, or to the chair, or whatever you're using for your incline push-up. Today's workout, tomorrow's warm-up, but we all gotta start somewhere, and that's amazing. You're here, you're doing it. Nice work. Last 10 seconds, wherever you are. Keep those shoulders pulled away from ears, back engaged, belly tight for 3, 2, 1. Hit the floor. We got those scissors kicks. Try not to have your hands all the way under your butt. If you can, even pick those shoulders up off of the mat. But if your shoulders come up off of the mat, you don't want your chin stretched up towards the ceiling. You want your chin in line with your chest. You might even want to interlace your fingers and just gently have them towards the back of your head. Remember, that's going to be more challenging, not pulling your head up, but just like a little personal pillow. If you externally rotate your legs so that the arch of your foot is facing up towards the ceiling, you'll feel a little more engagement. Keep that lower back pressed down into the mat. Keep breathing. Way to go, you guys. Last 10 seconds. Get those heels as close to the floor as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll over, start in your plank, and then send those hips up towards the ceiling for your down dog press up. So you're bringing your head forward towards the floor, but you're really lifting those hips up. Think about still spiraling your inner thighs towards the wall behind you, really pressing your hands, palms into the floor. And if you're on your knees right here, hinging forward just a little bit, this time you are leading with your chest coming down towards the floor. Still try to get those elbows to point back behind you. Forehead coming closer to the mat. Nice work, you guys. You're more than 2/3 of the way through. Keep it up, keep breathing. As slow as you need to go, focus on your breath first. Breath first, then movement. And way to go. V sit-ups, rolling over onto your butt. V sit-up or a lemon crunch to work to bring those legs into tabletop or boat pose. Use your exhale to help yourself get up. I'm demonstrating one of the modifications right now. It is hot as holy moly in my apartment. They're doing some construction outside, so I close the windows and I don't have air conditioning. Gosh, I hope you do. Way to go, you guys. 2/3 of the way through. Can you try something a little bit harder here for your last 20 seconds? Work just as carefully coming out of the boat as you do coming into it. Take your time building strength in both directions. Final 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice roll over, mountain climbers. Last one on the floor, you guys. Remember, you can do your mountain climbers right here from your knees if you need to. And still use that breath. Exhale to get that knee up towards your chest. Do your best to keep your hands, palms underneath of your shoulders. Maybe you do a little bit of both. I'm gonna do a little bit of both today. Just gotta be smart for your body and honor whatever it is that your body can do. But you gotta challenge yourself to see the change. Work to keep those hips low. These are not down dog mountain climbers. These are mountain climbers from plank. So if your butt was all the way up towards the ceiling, drop it down, walk those legs out a little bit. And if you are like me and you need to modify to be smart for yourself, please be smart for yourself. Final 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, you did it. Grab your weights, stand up, plant those feet down on the floor. Make sure you're not arching your back out too much. And come right into front and side lat raises. What's up, Uncle Buck? You want to join us? I didn't think so. Good. Make sure you're not rounding those shoulders forward. So each time really work on opening the chest, squeezing your shoulder blades back, squeezing those scapula together, down and back. We got 1 more minute after this, and then you got your nice long break. Long break coming up. We're gonna relax the arms just a couple seconds and come into those nice wide sumo squats. Re-engage your back, re-engage your belly, ground those feet into the floor. Okay to take a slight bend of your knee, better to take a slight bend than to lock that knee out. 3, 2, 1. Awesome, you can hold on to this weight if you want to, or feel free to drop it. Point those toes out. And you're really working to get your inner thighs, your butt down towards the mat. You gotta open those feet out nice and wide. I don't wanna think that you're at home with your knees going past your toe. So open your feet out even wider. Start by grounding your heels into the floor, then ground that big toe, then ground your pinky. Notice if here, you're again sticking your butt out. Nope, no butts out. Shoulders right on top of hips in the direction of the knees. You're trying to get everything all in one straight line. And it's hard to get your knees to be in line with your shoulders. That's gonna take a lot of time, a lot of work on those glutes, those inner and outer thighs, but we're hitting them right now. Keep grounding those feet into the floor. Keep your focus forward, keep that chest lifted the best that you can. Whoa. Awesome. Take a break, you guys. One circuit done. Bow, 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 bow. One circuit done. Oh, it's a beautiful day outside today. Here we are, week 5 of our also virtual 5K. The week of June 8th. Not too late to sign up and just do whatever sounds fun for you. Whatever sounds fun for you. Maybe you want to walk a mile. Maybe you want to run a mile. Maybe you want to walk for 30 minutes. Maybe you want to walk for 5 minutes. That's fine. Just like join us, do something. Let me know. Just a higher quality when it's in a fancy glass. All right. Keep a little movement going. Just shake out whatever might feel a little tired, tense. Take a moment back in your breath to clear your mind. Forget that round 1 even happened. Like, do-do-do-do-do. Oh, hey guys. I'm Jessica. I'm the Health Fitness Program Manager at Miter McLean. See how much better that was? I actually remembered my job title that time. So yeah, we're gonna come in super fresh to death for round 2. Round 2. Okay, who's ready? I hope you're ready too. All right, so we're coming back to those incline push-ups. So remember, before you start your push-up, opening the chest, squeezing shoulder blades together, down and back, pulling that belly in tight, creating as straight of a line as you can. We start in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And you can make this as hard or as easy as you want to, depending on how far away your feet are from the wall. But you're working to bring your chest in line with your hands' palms. So your thumb is coming in line basically with your nipple, your perky one. Awesome. Really find that press back by pushing into your hands, palms, and squeezing. Find as much activation as you can. Take your time right here. Find that steady pace, you guys. Suck that stomach in. Re-engage all of your cores. Oh, keep breathing. Just gonna make sure I hit the timer. I did. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. All right, next up we have those scissors kicks. So lay down. Oopsies. All right, however you need to work. Maybe this time you want to work a little bit faster. Make sure you're still breathing. Make sure that lower back is just pressed down into the floor, into the mat. And remember the option to externally rotate your feet to feel it a little bit more in those thighs. Oh my gosh. Yes. Slow and steady can win the race. You might think it seems easier, but when you're not using momentum to make the motion happen, you have to really work to use those abs. So slow and controlled is a great way to go, but if you want to move fast today, I want you to have fun. We're all on our own journeys. Great. Roll over, down dog, push up. Hands, palms under chest to start. Step out into a plank and send those hips up. Try not to walk your feet in too close, and you're bringing your biceps by your ears, and from right here, you're bending those elbows, and your forehead is coming down towards that space of your thumbs. If you are going for the knee version, your hips stay high, your chest comes down in the direction of in front of your fingertips, a dive bomb push-up. Suck that stomach in. Spiral those inner thighs towards the wall behind you. Really ground your big toes down into the mat. Keep that pinky down too. Way to go, you guys. Last 5 seconds right here. You're amazing. Who has kept with it this whole minute? And roll over. Lemon curls. Let me tell you, one thing I miss most about Miter is the lemons. in the cafeteria. Oh my gosh, the fresh sliced lemons and the seltzer water and ice. Ice, oh my gosh, ice. Tell me after class or during our break, what's something that you like really miss at work? Not like I don't miss working out. I think that's obvious. I think we obviously all really miss working out together. Given. Outside of working out together, what's something awesome that you miss about being in the office? For me, it's definitely that seltzer water. Man, what I wouldn't give to fill all my hydro flasks right now. 4, 3, 2, 1, roll over. Mountain climbers. Last one on the floor, you guys. Remember, you're doing something different. I'm just gonna start on my knees. Just being nice to my body. I'm going for those nice outside of the elbow climbers. And I'm just trying to switch it up to really push myself a little bit more. Every 10 seconds, I'm coming into the harder version for myself. And then I'm being nice. And I'm still moving. And I'm still working pretty hard right here. Modifying from my knees, using my breath, thinking about my form, thinking about my stomach and my back engaged. Way to go, you guys. More than 2/3 of the way through this move. What are you gonna do? Last 10 seconds, start right now. Then we get to stand up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yup. Grab your weights if you have them and come right into your front and side lat raise. Feel free to take that bend of the knee. Don't stick your butt towards the back this time. Roll your shoulders down and back. Chest lifted. Knuckles face down towards the floor. You're working to bring that arm out in line with your shoulder and right in front of your chest. Oh my gosh, my shoulders feeling tired. If your shoulders are feeling too tired, remember you can always drop whatever weight you're using or place them on the floor if you also don't live on the bottom floor. And just keep going. Just keep focusing on the squeezing. Squeeze. Like you're pushing something up heavy against the back of your palm. Oh my gosh, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step those feet out nice and wide. Remember, super wide, you're working to get those inner thighs in a nice straight line. Big old sumo squat. But as you squat down, make sure that you're equally pressing throughout your feet. So you're not squatting down and bringing the weight into your toes to bring your knees forward. You're really sending them towards the outer walls, such that if there was a wall in front of you, you could be like super flat against the wall, like a cat sleeping on a glass table. Everyone loves cats sleeping on glass tables. Way to go, you guys. Try to come a little bit lower. We're down to our last, just about 10 seconds. And then you got that 1 minute break. Keep your steady pace. Keep those pinkies grounded. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Round 2 is done. Oh my God, this workout feels good today. Are you guys feeling that way? Like, roar! I'm amazing. Honestly, I think it was that shoulder focused yin yesterday just made me feel like a new woman, like a brand new woman. Oh my gosh. Okay, just over 2 minutes to yourself. Try not to just stand still. Try not to let that heart rate go all the way down. Just pace around, pacing around. Yes. Oh my gosh, one more round, you guys. We've only got one more round, and then we just get to stretch it out. Has anyone watched any good movies lately? Anyone watch anything that made you laugh so super hard? I watched, did I already say that I watched Step Brothers this week? It was great. Then I watched Best in Show, also a real winner. Really interested in hearing anything that just makes you laugh till you cry, because that definitely felt really good, laughing till I cried. Okay. One more minute to yourself. Shaking it out. Do, do, do. Oh, I feel that. I feel that in my back. If you guys want to make a weird video for me of you guys working out at home, gosh golly, would I love that. This is still super bizarre, just to talk to the camera for 45 minutes. It seems so narcissistic. All right. 7 more minutes of heaven, you guys. 7 more minutes of heaven. Upper body focus again this week. Get ready for the last round. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, incline push-ups start in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Separate your feet as much as you need to for that stable base, but once again, really do your best to keep those arms coming in close by your side so that your elbows are stretching down towards your hips and your shoulder blades are down and back. You keep engaging your back. Yes, Fred is cheering us on. Woo! Keep it up, keep it up. Keep that stomach sucked in tight. It's okay if those heels come up off of the floor, if you have your legs so far behind you. I mean, it's all also going to depend on how high your surface is that you're inclining, but you are like a board. You're coming down nice and straight. Yes, coming down to the last 10 seconds. If you had to take a break, jump back in right now. Push yourself right here. Last time for today. 3, 2, 1. You made it. Butterfly kicks, butterfly kicks, butterfly kicks. Come right into them. Decide how you're going to do your kicks for your 3rd set. Maybe you're going to have your arms hover off of the floor just for a little bit more challenge. Maybe you want to experiment with some butterfly kicks up and down and then back up. Whatever, we're having fun. Butterfly scissors kicks. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. That's right, Fred. Distract your mind by being weird. Have fun. Keep breathing, you guys. More than halfway through this move. Then we got those down dog press-ups. Final 10 seconds right here. Breathe it out. 3, 2, 1. Roll over. Get into your plank. Send those hips up towards the ceiling. Keep your feet where they are. Yup. Spiral those inner thighs towards the wall behind you. Work to keep those biceps by your ears while you press back up. How close can you get the tip of your head to your mat? Make sure you're still breathing. Remember, there's zero shame of being right here on your knees and working to bring that forehead closer towards the mat. Oh, yeah. Really pressing into that fleshy part of your hand palm between your thumb and your pointer finger to get yourself up. Challenge yourself right here, you guys. We're coming into the last 10 seconds of this move. What can you do today? Know that you did the best that you can with whatever it is. And yay, roll over into your lemon curls. Lemons. You can ask Will. I am like 100% always down for a field trip to the cafeteria to refill my water bottle. Also, great way to get steps in. And literally whatever it takes to get that activity throughout the day, and also to encourage yourself to hydrate. Remember, you can be doing this one leg at a time if you need to. Just drawing one knee in, working to get that chin parallel to the floor. Yes. Last 10 seconds, finish strong right here. What can you do today? Find out right now. For 3, 2, roll over. Last of your mountain climbers. You're doing something different. I feel like a rocket right now. All right, I'm still gonna go for 10 seconds on my knees and 10 seconds on my toes. Maybe I can go a little longer than 10 seconds, but just wanna be smart. I just wanna keep feeling good. My goal is to finish my workout feeling like I got a great workout, but not to punish myself so hard that I can't come and get a great workout tomorrow. Rome wasn't built in a day. So give yourself, your body some time. It's the last 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, stand up, come right into that front lat, side raise. Whoa, who got a little sweaty in round 3? Still again, focus, shoulders down, back, lift from there. Not lifting with things rounded forward. Belly pulled in nice and tight. You can take that slight bend of your knees. You can bring your feet closer together if that feels like a more stable base for you. We got one move to go after this. Whew. Yup, really focus on that squeeze of your upper back, contraction in your belly. Keep those feet ground down to the mat. I cannot wait to open a window in here. The little things, right? Almost there, you guys. Close your eyes if you need to. Find focus. We did it. Open those feet out nice and wide. Turn your toes out to the opposite walls the best that you can to get those knees in line with your toes. And just down and up. That's it. Last move of the day. Really pressing those heels into the floor. So as you're pushing up, you're pushing into your heels, not pushing into the front of your toes to press up. Good work. Exhale as you lift. Open those inner thighs again. Inner thighs facing forward, knees going out. La, 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 la. Who's having fun? It's me. Do, 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 do. It's so beautiful outside. How can you not be feeling amazing today? Yay! Way to go. Almost done. Keep that weight in your heels. Keep that belly tight. Open those knees. You made it. You made it. Great. Take another 2 minutes to yourself just to breathe it out, just to grab that water again. And then we'll do some final stretches. 2 minutes to yourself. Doop, doop, doop. 2 minutes just for you. I swear this is just water and coffee. And it's, oh yeah, and I also had some Brussels sprouts before this class, which turned out to not be as bad of an idea as I thought it might be. Surprise. Okay, don't drink too much water because we're going to hinge forward for the beginning of our nice stretches. Cool. Let's start off right here just with our feet about mat's width or shoulders width distance apart with a little bit of banging the drum. So just rotating from side to side, just letting your arms swing as feels good. So awesome. Nice. Good. Go ahead, relax those arms down by your side. Open your feet out a little bit wider. Stretch your arms out to the side. Open your shoulders, open your chest. Notice if you're really overarching your back right here, and once again, come into that nice flat back. Start to bring the weight forward into your toes. We're going to hinge forward. And as we get closer towards the ground, relaxing your hands, palms down underneath of your shoulders. As you bring a little bit more weight forward into your toes, you're gonna feel a nice stretch on the back of your legs. And I really encourage you to shift the weight forward. So even walk your hands, palms forward if you need to, so that your hips are stacked on top of your heels or the arches of your foot, instead of stretched towards the wall behind you past your heels. We're gonna take a nice twist right here. Fred's being so chatty today. Keep your left hand palm down on the floor and inhale, stretch that right arm up towards the ceiling. Really work to stretch up towards the ceiling, doing your best to stack one shoulder on top of the other. Still bringing that weight forward into your toes. Take 2 more breaths right here. And then go ahead and release your right hand back down towards the mat. Inhale your left arm up towards the ceiling. Once again, working to stack one shoulder on top of the other, pressing into your right hand palm on the floor, stretching that left arm up, turning your chin towards that left shoulder. Look up, reach up. Take one more nice deep inhale. Exhale those left hands down towards the floor. Go ahead, turn your hands, palms, back towards your heels, and gently just start to walk your hands back. Pressing the pads of your fingers into the floor as you pull your head a little bit closer. It's okay to take a little bend of your knees here if you need to. If you can, just straighten those legs out though. Shifting more weight forward into your toes, feeling a nice big stretch all over the back of the legs, feeling that stretch coming through your armpits, your shoulders, your upper arm. Take one more deep inhale. And on your exhale, go ahead, bend your knees, drag your fingers forward, place your hands on your thighs and drop that right shoulder forward. Right shoulder forward, left shoulder draws back. Once again, you can turn your chin towards that left shoulder. Keep the weight in your heels now. Weight comes back into your heels. Take a nice deep inhale. And on your exhale, dropping that left shoulder down. Right shoulder comes back, still weight in your heels. So your glutes are stretching towards the wall behind you. Grounding your feet down into the mat, not rolling to the outside or inside. Take one more nice deep inhale. And on your exhale, come back towards the center. Release your hands down towards the mat. We're going to come on down onto our knees right here. Give yourself a couple cat-cows right here. Ooh, oh my. Finding what feels good for you today. Cat-cow can be such an awesomely personalized posture to truly find the stretch that your body needs. Make sure you enjoy both cat and cow. Pulling those shoulders away from your ears and cow. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. Great. Then go ahead. Send your hips back towards your heels. Whatever feels better. Closed leg or open leg. Child's pose. Stretch those fingers forward. Once again, walking your hands, palms forward. This time starting to feel the stretch a little bit more towards your mid, maybe even into that lower back. Feel free to relax and release your head down to the mat as much as feels comfortable for you. If this is too much on your shoulders, taking that generous bend of your elbow, just taking a little bit of the stretch out. Really start to slow down your breath. Work to relax right now, to come to that same relaxed breath that you had in the beginning of class. Slow and focused. Exhale a little bit longer than your inhale. The last 2 breaths right here. Awesome. Then pull yourself forward. Going to take a moment right here in seal pose. So bringing your hips down towards the mat, working to press that pubic mound down. Press your hands, palms into the floor. Lift your eyes, nose, chin up towards the ceiling. If you need to, you can have your hands a little bit further away, which will take some of the pressure out of your lower back here. But feel free to keep them in as close as you want to with those legs nice and wide. Look up, lift up. And change, tuck those toes under, send your hips up towards the ceiling, walk your hands closer to your feet or your feet closer to your hands. As you get there, take a generous bend of your knees, hang out here in a dangle. Maybe your hands or the back of your hands can touch down on the mat. Maybe they're super far away and you need to grab hold of your opposite elbow. Maybe you even want to rest your hands on your legs or grab your opposite elbow behind your legs, just finding what feels good. While you're here, feel free to shake your hips once more, right and left. Shaking your head, no and yes. Good, and then slowly, gently take your time. No rush. So slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time, stacking your shoulders on top of your hips and ears on top of your shoulders. Take a moment right here in mountain pose. Stretch your fingertips down towards the floor, as straight of a line as you can be, grounding those feet into the floor, squeezing your glutes, hips forward, chest open, back engaged, stretch up through the crown of your head. Then go ahead, turn your hands, palms forward, inhale your arms up, and exhale those arms down. 2 more times, inhale your arms up, exhale down. 1 more time, inhale up. As we exhale down, we're going to interlace those fingers behind our back. Go ahead, interlace your fingers, maybe bring your hands, palms together as you can. Stretch those fingers down towards the floor. Squeeze your hands, palms together if possible. You can tuck your chin down towards your chest. Take that extra arch out of your back. Grounding those feet down towards the floor. Stretch from your knuckles once more. Take a nice deep inhale. And on your exhale, release, interlace those fingers in front of your chest. Open your hands, palms to the wall in front of you. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Look towards your belly button. Press through your hands, palms. Get ready to stretch up to the ceiling again on your inhale. And then release your fingers. Stretch out as wide as you want to the sides. As you relax those arms down and back. Yay! Great job today, you guys. That's it. That was your 7-minute HIIT circuit 3 times. I hope that you feel absolutely amazing. I hope that I will see you again tomorrow. If you have any questions or concerns, if you need any help, please feel free to reach out to me or any of the health fitness staff. We're so happy and delighted, literally, when we hear from you. Happy Thursday, everyone.